So my name is James Willig, and I am an associate professor in infectious diseases in the Department of Medicine. Two things. The first is a lifelong interest in just gaming and trying to figure out, thinking that games have a great educational value that's probably underutilized. The second was thinking a little bit about our students and where they are. These are sort of a generation of digital natives, and they really are facile users of technology, and it very much is a part of their life. Sorry, being paged. So Kaizen Health Education is really a piece of software where we've taken principles from gamification, which is basically the study of maybe what keeps people engaged. You know, there's a slow cycle in education where we get information, eventually we're tested on the information, and we get feedback. And usually that cycle is measured in terms of weeks. But if you think about it, it's the same cycle when you're playing the game. You sort of gather data when you look at the other players and you look at the game board. Then you have sort of what's the equivalent of a test, which is maybe you roll the dice in that game or you perform an action, and then you get feedback, which is the results of that action. So basically, when you're in a gaming environment, that loop that in education takes us a couple of days or weeks to get around, in a game it can happen every few seconds or every few minutes. We really evolved from, let's just make this a simple competition, to really let's try to understand a little bit more about our potential spectrum of users, and let's try to put in as many things in there that can hit different types of people and get them engaged and interested and get them to stick around and keep playing the game long term. And we also wanted to focus on small snippets of education that people could fit into just the little empty spaces in their day. Maybe when they're riding an elevator, maybe when they're walking to a conference. If we could sort of target educational content that's brief, focused, and has a clear teaching point that you can take away, and that you can squeeze it into that interstitial space within your day, maybe we could supplement and enhance the learning that you were having in the classroom.